afternoon. Welcome to the 12 News Connected Desk. I'm Keith Grant. We've got Chief Meteorologist Ross Jansen here, of course, tracking rain that's happening right now. It's a little bit, I guess, fall-like.
It is fall-like.
Something I've been looking forward to for a while. It's been an exceptionally warm October.
Somebody invited October weather back to Kansas, so that's kind of a nice change. We're coming off of a weekend that had mostly 80s in it, and then a cold front came through yesterday evening, and that would explain why it feels like fall again.
Exactly.
So the radar is probably going to look a little bit heavier than what it's actually turning out to be. Most of this is very light, off and on, kind of rain showery kind of stuff. This is the kind of weather that makes it hard to get off the couch on days like today, but you know, here we are on a Monday, and everything is moving from southwest to northeast. It'll rain for 5 or 6 minutes, and then it'll shut off for a while, and we're going to be in this pattern, I think, throughout the rest of the afternoon and into the early evening. You won't find any heavy rainfall that's going to create an issue for evening rush hour. So if we go to 6 o'clock tonight, not a lot of change over what we have now and what we're going to see later this evening. Again, the showers are going to continue to be off and on. If we go to 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, some kids heading back to the classroom after having today off, looks like we'll have our best chance for rain, kind of focused over central and western Kansas, but like today, I mean, this stuff looks like it's going to be kind of off and on. So be prepared for that, especially in western Kansas, for some showers. And then if we look at tomorrow afternoon, most of the state is still socked in with clouds and occasional rain shower. For the farmers, this is kind of a nuisance because it's not really beneficial, forcing some of you out of the harvest field, and that sort of thing is going to continue the next couple of days. Rainfall-wise, the amounts that we're going to see, not much. I mean, around south central Kansas, we could see 1/10 to maybe 2/10 of an inch. Central Kansas may have a few spots where we get above 1/4 of an inch, but as you can see, between now and the end of the day on Tuesday, certainly doesn't look like it's going to be very much. Now the temperatures are focused here because 70s tomorrow, that's warmer than what we have today. And who invited summer back? Well, regardless of who did.
The party's not ending yet.
Here we go again. Wednesday afternoon, we're back up around 80 degrees. And Thursday looks like another day with highs around 80. There is another front coming later this week, kind of looking at it rolling in Thursday night, Friday. That'll bring fall weather back as we move closer to the weekend. So today at 4 o'clock, and of course 12 News at 5 and 6, we'll be tracking that late week change because it's also going to include another threat of storms. And for some of you, high school football games Friday night could be impacted.
Oh, that doesn't sound too good. So we're thinking these could bring a little bit more rain than what today's are bringing. Okay.
That's right. So ups and downs in temperatures, that's pretty normal, and more rain potentially at the end of the week.
All right, perfect. Thank you, Ross. We'll be right back after the break. Perfect. All right, welcome back. Over these next few minutes now, we're going to go over new photos that Wichita Police released in a reported abduction that happened yesterday, as well as some more photos from Wichita Fire of a crazy crash. Let's start with that abduction, though. Wichita Police releasing those new photos to help them identify this woman who they say was abducted. Police say she was forcefully taken early Sunday morning in the 1400 block of North Volusia. That's near 13th and Hillside in northeast Wichita. Her abduction, though, wasn't reported until about 8 o'clock last night. This is some scene video for there that we got earlier today. If you recognize the woman, though, or have any information about her identity or whereabouts, call 911. Next up, these photos. Look at this. This is crazy. A wild crash in southeast Wichita late Saturday night. Wichita police says Wichita Fire says a car went airborne for about 50 feet near Funston and Fabrique and then slamming into a pedestrian bridge and catching fire. Fire crews say it took extreme care to put out the flames because they weren't sure how stable that bridge was there. The driver ran from the scene but was caught and taken into custody after being checked by EMS. Crews later pulled the wrecked car from the bridge. It landed in a creek about 20 feet below. The bridge still closed while inspectors check for damage there. So we've got right now from the 12 News Connected Desk. Be sure to join us for 12 News at 4. Get that latest on the potential rain later this week.